Breakfast in Lahore.
This is mid-March 2020 and I am in Lahore. Today I am planning to go out into the city in a special ride and see what is going on in Lahore. Coronavirus has started, but I want to do things before it gets bad. Next day and today I'm going to take a tour of the city and go to the really old parts which were made between the 14th and 17th century. And we'll go there and go in a thing called Rickshaw, and I'll show you what it is, and it'll be a pleasure ride. Hi, his name is Riyasat, he's my driver. He's going to take me around, but today I'm going to ask him how he drives it. Maybe I'll try to drive and test it. Try करके बताइए।
ये मोटरसाइकिल है
मोटरसाइकिल आप कोई है?
वही एक लाख
He just guided me on how to put it in gear and let it go, and this is my first attempt. Let's see how I do it. I did it! Looks like it. Alright, thank you and talk to you later while we are looking at historic places. This is the rickshaw ride. This guy is driving and we are going to explore Lahore city and especially the historic parts of the city. Now we are getting out of model town where I live. Riding in the rickshaw, it's a small place in the kind of wintry areas and too hot. When it is too hot, they put these doors here. These are plastic doors. I don't know if you can see. While we are driving, let me tell you something about Pakistan and Lahore. Pakistan is the sixth largest country in the world by population, but as it is neighbor to India and China, it looks small. And also Lahore is a pretty big city of about 15 million people with a history of over 4,000 years. At least a couple of thousand years is written history, and my family is living here since 1947. We are now reaching in a very nice place. This is Kim's Gun, which is mentioned in Rudyard Kipling's book Kim. This is the famous Tolenton Market. This was made in about 1850 or 60. It used to be the major market at one time. And now it is just like a museum, it is just a historical site. If you go on this side, all of these buildings are originally Punjab University. This is candy floss being sold. We are right in front of the Tolenton Market, and this is Lahore Museum. What you see in the background is the Lahore Museum. This was built back in about 1860s by the British when they were ruling it. This is Lahore Museum, as you can see. Behind me it says Lahore Ajaib Ghar, which means museum. And I'll take you to another very historical thing, which is the Kim's Gun, famous Rudyard Kipling area. Rudyard Kipling lived in Lahore for 5 years, somewhere from 1882 to 1887. That's where he wrote a lot of his books, or the background of the books was from Lahore. I wanted to go inside and take the pictures and videos of all the artifacts. It has very old history of a few thousand years old artifacts, but because of coronavirus they have closed all the public buildings. So I have to go across and go to the Kim's Gun instead, and it's an open area, so we're going to see and talk about Kim's Gun. What is it all about? This was also known as Zamzama, and another name for it is Bhangyon Ki Top, which also is called Bhanguon Ki Top. I am standing next to the Kim's Gun. As I said, This was also known as Zamzama in Urdu and also Hangiyon ki Top. Hangi, it was a group of people, a tribe of the Sikhs. They were the ones who were fighting the British. The British won and they took this gun from them and put this as a monument as their victory. This is still here and that's what also known as Kim's gun by Rudyard Kipling. This area is about 150 to 200 years old and this is surrounded by lots of colleges, universities, parks. In the older and older part of Lahore. This is called the Walled City. This is the original city with the history of at least 1,000 years plus. But then cities were built on top of the cities and it is said that Lahore history actually goes back to almost 4,000 years. Sayyid Ali Hajwiri came here from Ghazni, Afghanistan and lived here for about 50, 60 years and preached humanity and Islam to the people, and that helped a lot of people turn to Islam at that time. Now we are passing through the oldest part of the city. This is on one side of the walled city and going to the river Ravi. This is the Ravi River which gives water and life to the city of Lahore. Ravi means storyteller or the passer on of the traditions. In the middle of Ravi, this is a historic building known as Kamran's Baradari, which was built somewhere in the early 16th century, 1525 or so. Now we are going back to the city. On the way back, we will try to stop at a couple of places and make some videos of the historic buildings. They put doors so it's not too windy, but in Thailand when it's tuk-tuk, what they do is all open and you can feel all the wind and all that. Both are good, but I like this one better because it's too noisy in the streets up here. Now we have reached Iqbal Park. There are two important buildings here. One is Minar-e-Pakistan and the other is the Badshahi Mosque, which is in the background. Minar-e-Pakistan was built recently, relatively recently in 1960s as a memory for the resolution passed by Muslims of India to make a new country called Pakistan. And my father and my grandfather both were present here at that time, 23rd of March 1940. And we'll go and see these things in detail in my next video. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this channel and I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you and you have a wonderful day.